Well, hello everyone, and welcome to week 7. And can you believe it? This time next week, or well, one day further, will be pretty much at the end of class. You're going to do your presentations. If there's things that need to be polished up, you'll be able to polish them up and submit them on Friday if you need to. Most people get done by that Wednesday. One thing I do want to make sure that you keep in mind for the week 8 assignment is to make sure that you give me the version, the PowerPoint, or whatever version you're going to present with so that I can upload it to Adobe Connect. Now just remember that if you're doing anything, cool and fancy, those things don't translate well to Adobe Connect or even when we transition to Blackboard Collaborate. There are limitations to those things, and I do apologize. A lot of times when PowerPoints are, they have a lot of things in them, we have to just turn them into PDFs, and so just keep that in mind, and you can work with your group and how you're going to deliver your message and deliver your group assignment. I just wanted to point out in the announcements, I did post the information for the Group 8 presentation information. It's right here. We're going to be meeting on October 12th next week. Group A will go first, then Group D, then B, then C. And here are the group assignments. Everybody should know that, and hopefully you've made contact with your group. If you have not, make sure that you reach out to your group. We're kind of down to crunch time, and I'm sure people want to make sure things are in line so things go smoothly that night. The outline of the assignment is right here. You can also get that in the week 8 link. That'll have this same exact information along with the rubric in the week 8 area. So in week 7, I'm going to take you over here to week 7 this week. And you're going to just do your normal reading. You're going to watch the instructor video. You're going to be doing chapters 13 and 14 in the book. Again, the book's just a really easy read. And honestly, when you're doing discussions, some of you are doing a real good job. It's easy to pull some of those quotes or citations from the book and use them in shaping your responses. So you're going to complete the learning module this week, and then you're going to discuss the topic on progressive discipline for certificated and classified employees, which do look different. And so there are differences when we talk about our classified personnel, and you're dealing with a whole different type of union. In California, it's CSEA. California School Employees Association, and then you also have obviously the CTA for the certificated side. So in both contract agreements are collective bargaining. They have their own teams, and so it's good to make sure that you see the progressive discipline model for those. Now remember, those things are bargained as well. There's things that districts and organizations have to follow just as in relation to the law, but how people are disciplined, there are variances from district to district. Timelines are the same. There's the 45 and 60-day notice that are required for classified, and then certificated. There are the timelines, evaluations happening. If I remember correctly, that they have to be 30 days before the end of the school year, and you have to notify them. The date is typically in October, depending on when your start date is, okay, or the school start date. So make sure that you do your learning module this week. It's just progressive discipline employees. It's informative, it's easy, and I look forward to the responses and discussions. Some of you take initiative, and I really appreciate that, and getting into discussions and sharing with each other. So week 8, just real quick, just to touch on week 8, we'll take a look here. We're going to be meeting on that Wednesday, and I'll have my instructor overview, of course. You will just be looking at chapter 15 in career advancement. Now I want to talk about that real quick. I'm always going to be available to you if you need to reach out to me for questions as it relates to career advancement, interview questions, things of that nature. I can certainly give you some help in that area if you like. I can give you some advice, point you in the right direction, resources or whatever. Remember, it isn't just your students with me for one term. I do keep in contact. Students keep in contact with me about other things, and it's really it's important to me that we support each other along our journey, and I just wanted to make sure you knew that. Again, what I had told you, so October 12th, our live session, and you guys saw the group assignments. So here is that culminating activity. I told you I just copy pasted it to the announcements, but if you do click on the assignment, This is, of course, the area where you're going to go ahead and upload. And it's right here where you browse the computer and upload your assignment. And here's the due date. And we put the 14th just because there might be things that you need to polish up or you want to look at. Here's the rubric. Just take a look at that rubric, and I will pull it up just so everybody can see it. And just make sure you take a look at the rubric and make sure that whatever your presentation that you give evidence. Make sure you're giving evidence, citations, things of that nature. And if you follow the rubric, you're going to be right in line. You'll do fine in this class. Everybody's doing fairly well in this class, so I really appreciate it. Again, reach out to me if you have questions, concerns, or if you need any support. I'm willing to do that. Like I said, I'm a reasonable person now. I've been in this profession for a long time. I've had to balance having a master's program. I've been actually through 2 master's programs, balancing the workload, having a family. I have 2 kids myself. I got 1 in college now, and life's a journey and things come up from time to time. So don't be afraid to reach out to me if things come up, and I look forward to seeing you all next week, and have a great day. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.